I know this title sounds corny as fuck, but it's actually kind of true. Okay, so let me make a quick example. When everyone else around you tells you that you look amazing and your outfit is super great, then you feel confident in yourself and you think that, wow, I'm actually looking good, I'm actually pretty good looking, and I'm great, you know? And at the same time, when everyone else around you acts kind of weird to you and tells you that you look kind of bad, you're chopped, you're ugly, then you actually believe that. It takes time, but over time you actually believe that you're kind of ugly because that's what everyone else around you tells you and is making you believe. When everyone else tells you something, over time it's gonna be very difficult for you to not believe it. When everyone else around you is broke and tells you that the money is super hard to make, that's what you believe. Because when, let's say, your parents were in a bad position, in a bad financial position, then you believe that making money is hard because that's what your parents conditioned you to do. When your parents taught you when you were young that, let's say, you can't do something because it's just not what you do, like, let's say that you can't talk to strangers. Well, you heard it so much to the point where right now you believe it and you just don't talk that much to strangers because it's something that your parents conditioned you to do, which is not a bad thing. Not talking to strangers doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. When everyone around you is eating junk food and is just is just eating fast food every single day, then over time it's not gonna be that special or that weird for you to eat junk food consistently as well, because it's what you see around you all over the place. Because, you know, I think that this comes down to fitting in and holding holding a standard. When everyone else around you tells you something, you're much more likely to end up doing that. So to correlate this to the title, when everyone around you tells you that you're a femboy, chances are you will actually end up being one, or you just act more like you're him, you're femboy. And I bet you already heard that you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Which, if you didn't, it basically means that when you spend time around people that are broke, chances are you're gonna be broke as well for the rest of your life. But if you spend, let's say, most of your time around successful entrepreneurs, around people that actually made it in life, chances are you're gonna take inspiration from them, you're gonna learn from them because they're gonna tell you some tips and give you some help, then chances are you'll end up as a successful entrepreneur as well. Because you become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. But it's also transfers to what others are telling you. If everyone around you makes you a femboy, then you just be more like one. Because you're trying to hold a standard. Because over time, it's what your subconscious brain thinks. That, oh, I'm actually a femboy, I'm actually this, I'm actually that. And by the way, this video is not really about femboys, it was just a great title. When you spend your time around bad people, around people that smoke, that take drugs, that are broke, then chances are you end up like one as well. Chances are you will end up like them as well. Because guess what? They're gonna normalize taking drugs, they're gonna normalize smoking to you. So chances are you'll do those things as well. They're gonna tell you that, oh, it's fine, it's okay, just take one. And then you will. Maybe not on the first try, but eventually you'll just fall. And then you'll kind of end up like them. When everyone around you is a certain way, chances are you will become like them as well. Now, this doesn't mean just physically. When you consume content, when you, let's say, watch one person for hours, over time you actually speak and behave more like him. That's what actually happened to me many times when I was watching some streamers, like some Minecraft streamers. Over time, I actually started to speak like them and use words they used and phrases they used and inside jokes they used. I just became more like them because I was spending so much time with them that I just became like that person. When you spend a lot of time talking to a person, then you're gonna behave to others in a similar way that friend or that person talk to you, because it's what you hear, it's what you get, it's the information you get, and we kind of tend to copy the information that gets to us, that we hear. So bro, why won't you take advantage of that? And if you actually become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, why won't you take advantage of that and say that, okay, I might as well make those 5 people some entrepreneurs, some people I really like, I look up to. Because guess what, then all you're gonna hear is, oh, making 10k per month is easy, being super good looking is easy, so you actually become like that person because your subconscious brain just knows that you're great and yeah, you can be great. And it's not that hard to go from A to B. But when all you hear is that making money is super hard and you're ugly, whatever, then that's kind of what you will become, because subconsciously you'll be doing the actions of that person. And this phenomenon is called the power of belief. And it is backed up by science, by multiple studies, whatever. It is the truth that when you believe something, you have a higher chance of actually accomplishing it. When you believe that you're ugly, when you genuinely believe that you're ugly, chances are you will actually be ugly. When you, let's say, believe that you're an entrepreneur, then chances are you'll be doing the actions of an entrepreneur, which are that you'll be waking up early, you'll be working for hours, whatever. It's one, the power of belief, but also two, it's your identity. When everyone else tells you you're something, then it kind of becomes your identity. And then it's really hard to change your identity. And you kind of have to change that yourself. You have to change your identity, your self-image, yourself. I know it's hard, but I've been able to do that. And I genuinely believe that you can do that as well. It is difficult, but it is not that complicated, and you just have to kind of brainwash yourself. You know, I can make a video on that in the future, but just know that your self-image, how you view yourself, determines the actions you'll be making. So if your subconscious brain, if you genuinely believe that you're a femboy because everyone else is telling you that, then guess what? You have a higher chance of actually doing the actions of a femboy, which means that over time you will become one. So this title was not clickbait. It's actually the truth. It's so freaking sad, I know, but it is the truth. If everyone around me told me that I'm a femboy, chances are I will end up like one, which of course is not something that I would like. So that's why you have to choose your circle, the people you spend your time around. Because if you just spend your time around losers and around people that are unsuccessful and, let's say, can't talk with girls, can't talk with anyone except you, then you have a way higher chance of becoming like them, which you don't want. Of course, like, you don't want to become a loser, do you? So I really recommend you guys and encourage you to just stop really interacting with the people that have a negative impact on you because they're broke, they're dumb, they are ugly, whatever, because their belief system just over time conditions your belief system to adapt to theirs, to be similar to theirs. Because when, let's say, one person tells you something every single day, over time they're literally gonna brainwash you into thinking that that's kind of a fact. And you don't want that. If the thing they're saying is a bad thing, if it's, let's say, that you can't improve your looks, it's all genetics, like, bro, do you know how I looked just 1 year ago, just 2 years ago? I was chopped, honestly. Right now I'm in a much better position and I look way better. But if everyone around me told me that, bro, it's all about genetics, then guess what? I would probably believe that. It's actually all about genetics and I just had bad genetics, so I can't improve my looks. But I did, even though I didn't have the best genetics. Actually looking back, I don't think I had that bad genetics, but I just thought that I had bad genetics because I looked bad. Yeah, bro, that's another point of your self-image and self-belief. If you genuinely believe that you have bad genetics and because of that you look bad, chances are you will look bad and think that you have bad genetics. Even though I didn't have them, even though I think that my face features are okay. But I just thought that I was ugly, so I was ugly, but then I had to change my belief system and my identity, which which I can talk about in another video. So if you want me to make a video on that, just tell me in the comment section. It would both help boost the video, but also give me feedback. And if, let's say, you want to make the video or you don't want, because if you don't want to make it, then what's the point of me making it, you know? So I really appreciate it. You watch this video, man. It's all about your self-image and what you hear from other people. If everyone else around you is telling you that you are something, chances are you will over time end up like that person. Goodbye. By the way, guys, if you want, you can book a free 1-hour call with me.